Previously, I made a video about gacha system in Limbus is a scam and you should just exchange everything back at the start of season 2. But is that still the best way? Or is there another way or even better way to maximize your lunacy value? Then you might come to the right place. We will discuss about what is currently the best way to get everything you want, even as a F2P or just a battle pass player, because you might need lunacy to pull after all. Before you watch this video, keep in mind that this video is a sequel or an update to my previous video. Pulling in Limbus company is a scam. So please check that video first so you'll have an idea. But then you ask, what is the difference? There have been some changes to the game about the last excavation, the mirror dungeon, and the extraction themselves. First of all, about the last excavation. We got 2 new EXP last excavation, but that's not important. What's important is we get a new thread excavation. The new thread excavation now give you 8 threads if you don't skip it, and 12 threads if you skip it. Should you still skip it? Absolutely, because I still personally think doing this 3 times daily is a waste of time if you don't skip it, especially if you need a ton of threads. If you don't need a ton of threads and you have time, might as well hit the Mirror Dungeon 3 if you buy Battle Pass. However, if you don't buy a Battle Pass, the new thread excavation gives better threads per module ratio than Mirror Dungeon 3. Next, about the Mirror Dungeon. Now, there is no Mirror Dungeon 1, 2 and 3 anymore. It became a single Mirror Dungeon. Is this a good idea? I think so, because the first 2 floors are still easy. So, if you are now new to the game, you should at least try to reach the 3rd floor, or if you can, push until you can beat the 3rd floor boss. The Battle Pass rewards and EXP you get it from it is reduced too, but I think it is still better than doing Mirror Dungeon 1. Also, now the reward is based on which floor did you quit at, or finish. You get 8 Battle Pass XP if you beat floor 1, 16 if you beat floor 2, 24 if you beat floor 3, and 30 if you finish the Mirror Dungeon. As of the time of recording, my run has been around 25 to 30 minutes to complete the Mirror Dungeon 3. Now, about the extraction, or the gacha. Not long after I posted that video, Project Moon announced a new type of extraction event called Walpurgisnacht. Walpurgisnacht is a limited type extraction which you can get a limited IDs and egos that are strictly during that time only, which is 2 weeks. You can get Walpurgisnacht unit in other banner during those periods, but they do have their own banner. And after the event ended, poof, you can't get them anymore in extraction. But how about these pens? That's the neat part, you can't extract the current Walpurgisnacht units. What you can do instead is exchange the previous Walpurgisnacht units. This makes things hard, because on one hand, it is limited, and you want them. I mean, look at Regret Force, don't you want them? I need it! On the other hand, you can just save for 3 months and be fine with it. But here is a problem, Refraction Railway. In short terms, Refraction Railway is another event where you use your brain to get the best turn possible so you can show off to your friend, if you have any. If the unit is in the Walpurgisnacht is meta, you might be gated from getting the best ID or ego you can have for that sinner. Luckily, this time around, it is not bad, we won't know what will happen in the future, right? So, what's the correlation between Walpurgisnacht and my last pull guide video? I feel like it is now the time to update it, and hopefully, I don't need to update it again. First of all, refresh. I personally think it is fine to only refresh once now, because there is actually something that you want to pull, which is Walpurgisnacht. And if you're casual and you don't care about big ego or limited, you can still refresh twice and wait for the subsequent Walpurgisnacht to get them. And for daily farm, I will still be doing XP excavation because you will always need XP, and for Battle Pass XP too, I guess. And for thread excavation, I will do 3 skip in a day now, depending on how many Encephalites modules that I have, since I want shard more than threads. But if I do want threads, I will do 3 thread excavation. It doesn't matter if I skip or not. Since while not skipping gives you 4 threads per module and skipping gives you 3 threads per module, skipping them gives you more threads than not skipping it, which is great, especially if you don't have the time. Personally, I do 2 threads activation currently, and if my encovalent modus is below 100, I might do it only once a day. Then mirror dungeon. If you're lazy like most of us, I would suggest you to only do 1 mirror dungeon 3 hard run every week, and use 3 skip on thread excavation, but otherwise, you grind there. I am currently refreshing once a day from 0 lunacy after Walpurgisnacht, and this is my current amount of lunacy right now. And with 2 weeks worth of mirror dungeon 3 hard and maintenance compensation, I would have 21,000 lunacy, which is still not enough. But considering we got free pulls from event, I think we have enough. With the amount of encovalent modules that you can get from refreshing, you can get around 378 ego shard box or 1134 if you buy battle pass, which can get you up to 5.5 unit worth of shard to exchange for. So, what I will do is refresh once, pull only at Walpurgisnacht and save the rest for the subsequent Walpurgisnacht. But I may save more depending on RR time and scheduling. For newer players, I would suggest you to pull at least a few 3 stars so you are able to do mirror dungeon comfortably. And that's all for this video. Thanks for watching and I will see you next time. Goodbye.
Yeah, see ya.